Hello everyone, how are you doing today? This is VHS September in August on DVD with Barefoot at Bookmans. Today's day 15. That kicks off week 3. What should we do? I wonder who's more famous. And this is a real question. Who's more famous?
I'm Ron Howard.
In Grand Theft Auto. That's right. We're kicking off week 3 with Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto is a love story with cars.
The maestro, king of cinema, Roger Corman, let Ron Howard direct this if he would star in it.
I'm Ron Howard.
Now, Ron Howard is a juggernaut. But Roger Corman, I believe, is bigger. I think regular people would go for
I'm Ron Howard.
Mr. Howard. And I think artists, also industry folks, would say Roger Corman. Roger Corman, my Mount Rushmores of cinema. He was in one, and he was in another, because he spans generations. He's 90-something. And what I did is I took him off of both, and I put him like a mythical creature looking down upon Mount Rushmore and Mount Rushmore. Roger Corman is the best. Just think of, I just typed in Roger Corman into my podcatcher, and I listened to so many podcasts from so many people interviewing Roger Corman. And it got really boring because every single one, and I love Roger Corman, every single one was the same. The same questions, the same accolades. I want to interview Roger Corman just so I can have all left field questions. I've never seen Grand Theft Auto. However, I think I may have seen the trailer to this more than I've seen the trailer to anything, except for The Shining and except for Gummo. 2 Roger Corman interviews, one with Ron Howard. The commentary, you ask, it's actually by Ron Howard and Roger Corman. A couple trailers, 25th anniversary edition. Also, the original press kit. The real press kit, not an EPK, kids. This is the original theatrical press kit. Total amazingness. Synopsis. Now, every film I've ever had has had a 1 sheet. And I've never had this would not fit on a 1 sheet. Cast, crew, tons of stuff. Ron Howard.
I'm Ron Howard.
Writer-director at age 23. Hey, that's the same as Robert Rodriguez. Have you ever read his book, Rebel Without a Crew, or How a 23-Year-Old Became a Hollywood Player? I've read the book twice. I've only read 2 books twice in my life. Rebel Without a Crew, or How a 23-Year-Old with $7,000 Became a Hollywood Player. I think. Or is it 22-year-old? Now I'm all messed up. Anyways, this is crazy. And it is packed with information. It even describes the TV spots, the radio spots. So the things that you can't hear or see are described within this. I'm so happy that I own this. You probably know Grand Theft Auto from the video game. Roger Corman got paid. Made a bunch of money with this, but also got a big fat paycheck from the video game. I like that. Usually you gotta look for the little special features. Not on this bad boy. It says right on the bottom as a selling point. Exclusive audio commentary and video interview with Ron Howard and Roger Corman. I sure as hell hope that they watch this movie and talk as businessmen and artists while watching the movie. I hate when a commentary is pieced together. Thankfully, they don't do it that often. The original Friday the 13th is the last one I listened to, and it drove me crazy. What do they call it? Like someone will kind of MC it and say, like, let's say you're the viewer and your name is James. And so when you're about to talk, it would say, James, the viewer. Jason, the writer. Danny, the cinematographer. Pete, the producer. And they'll do it the whole thing, just in case you forget whose voice that was. Is it like a curator? That's not the word. But anyways, you guys know what I'm talking about. I was just going to buy a movie. What was it? And the commentary was Scott Spiegel, one of, Quentin and Roger's homies. He's from Michigan. Scott is. Maybe it was Pumpkinhead? I can't think of it's going to drive me crazy, but anyway. God, I'd love to hear Scott Spiegel talk about a movie, but I don't want to hear him play past the mic with a bunch of people. Anyways, it is super late. I got to go to bed. I have to wake up and go get a Richard Mallard tattoo and a Something Weird video tattoo and a Jason Voorhees tattoo. Okay, week 3, we're kicking it off strong.